Those who take more than what they need will be deemed a subject of greed. This is in regards to sustainability. Sustainability in how we live and how we function. The earth, now, by some measurements, some will define the earth as having finite resources, a limited amount of resources. In proof, the earth has an unlimited amount of resources. The key is sustainability. That is the key to the earth's abundance. It's not just take, and then wonder why there's no more. It's a give and take. Again, how should I say this? Those who take more than what they need will be a subject of greed. The earth is here to provide, but also here to be cared for. It goes two ways. For example, let's turn our attention to what's going on in Brazil, specifically the Amazon. There have been rampant deforestation in the Amazon, and it has thrown off the ecosystem, not only of the Amazon, not only of Brazil, not only of South America, but of the world, because these types of things have ripple effects. And not just contained to one area, oh, it's over there, so that's not my problem. No. And people think because, how should I say, some things, if you can't see them immediately, then, oh, you just kick the can down the road. That is a good way to guarantee that there'll be hell to pay when you can no longer kick that can down the road. There are 5 warriors and goddesses that protect not only the Amazon, but the Amazon is the key focus here, but nature in itself. And let me tell you, some of the best protection is the protection you cannot see. This all comes down to a sustainable way of life. How are you living in your daily life? How are you living in, how should I say this? Because sustainability goes deeper than just there is sustainability in almost every aspect of life. Sustainability with the environment, sustainability in your relationship, sustainability for yourself. Are you running yourself into the ground? Sustainability is really important for the human way of life, because without it, it is guaranteed that you will crash and burn. Are your behaviors and actions sustainable? Do you give back from the energies, places, people, and environments that you take from? You don't need a grand gesture to give back. It could be something as simple as whether over here you picking up plastic off the grass, or it could be something as simple as you calling in and checking on a person who you always go to for help to making sure they're okay. Also, sustainability in self. Are you functioning in a way that is sustainable for your needs, your physical, your mental, and emotional health? Are you running yourself into the ground and telling yourself it's progress because you're busy? See, the earth has multiple ways. How should I say? No one expects for Mother Nature to have a contingency plan. But it comes back in ways you don't expect. For those who are not sustainable to the earth, to nature, they don't have sustainability in their own life. That's why everything you get, you lose. I'm talking to very specific energies. Only take the message if it resonates. But for those who don't, again, for those who don't over here live in a sustainable way in regards to nature and in regards to their nurture, you can never keep anything you gain because you're not living sustainable. And their initial reaction is to clutch up out of fear and control and take more. That only worsens the problem. But enough of those. Now, how to be sustainable. Again, it's more so, it's not a big gesture where, oh, I'm going to donate a whole bunch of money. I'm going to donate a whole bunch of money to this organization, this foundation. If that's your way, okay. But there are much more simpler ways that can have more of a meaningful impact because they are much more personalized. Where over here, for pet owners, do you take care of your pets? Or do you see your pets as simply as, how should I say, of service to you? You don't see your pets as having needs beyond themselves. You just see them as, how should I say this? You don't treat your pets in a sustainable way for certain people. The things that care for you, do you care for it? Do you give back to the environment? When you see some trash on the ground, do you pick it up and throw it away? For example, plastic is very harmful to the environment because plastic lasts for thousands of years. And it is not biodegradable, but that's a whole nother thing. And this is a question whether in your daily life how are you living? How are you living? Because you get back what you put in. Your output is based on the input. There's a thing of nature versus nurture. And I'm not going to get too deep into that concept of what have the most influence over a person? Nature, the environment they grow up in, or nurture, their genes? And the answer is, it's not one or the other. Both play key factors in how a person is. But like I said, when one is thrown off, it's not an isolated effect to where, oh, that just contained. If nature is thrown off, it affects humans. It affects generation. It affects genes. We live on this land, so why don't we take care of it? That is a genuine question. And that question doesn't go out for everybody because there are people who put in their efforts. And I'm not talking about not big showy effort, but efforts in their daily lives just to live better. You take care of the land will take care of you. It's also a representation of internal and external. You take care of the land, you're more likely to develop patterns to take care of yourself. It's bigger than you think. But just remember, there are forces that protect nature, and you do not want to be on the wrong side of them. Thank you for listening.